Do you see a way to win the game? Keep it up, you're doing great. Do you see the checkmate idea? Excellent play, you solved it. Do you see the checkmate idea? Nice try, but I can go like this and you don't have a path forward. Excellent play, you solved it. This puzzle has a fun idea, can you spot it? Very good. Do you see the checkmate idea? Perfect, nice work. There's a way to end this with checkmate. Great move, you're on a roll. This is the most important moment of the game. Find a way to checkmate me. Smart play. Find a way to promote. That wasn't the way forward, but you can go again. Want a hint? You missed a key idea there. Want to give it another try? Yes, that's the way. Find the game ending idea. Perfect, nice work. Checkmate is coming. Do you see the way to win? Good solving. You have a dangerous pawn idea here. One, two, three in a row. Great work. Do you see the checkmate idea? You spotted the solution. Find a way to end the game with a checkmate. Five in a row. That's great. Can you find a way to win my rook? Your eyes are sharp. Good. Can you find a way to win a queen? That wasn't the way forward, but you can go again. Want a hint? That was a good attempt, but once I go here, you don't have a strong way to respond. Yes, indeed, you got it. Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win material? That loses a rook instantly. That wasn't it. Want to try again? Perfect. Nice work. There's a way to end this with checkmate. Bingo. You got it. Checkmate is coming. Do you see the way to win? You got it. Well done. Some good positional play let you seize the advantage in the middle game. I wouldn't recommend this move. There are more active ways to control the center. Making the most of their first move, your opponent grabs as much space as possible. This lets your bishop step into the game. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. You fianchetto your bishop, placing it on a powerful diagonal. Their bishop moves into the game. It's good to get your bishop off of its starting square and into the action. Your opponent prepares to castle kingside and secure their king. This prepares a safe kingside castle for your king. They castled kingside, placing their king in a safer spot away from the center. You've secured your king on the same side as your opponent, a solid strategy. Your opponent places a pawn in the center, gaining space and control. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. Well done, an excellent move. I like their choice. You strike at the center, fighting for space. They exchange pieces of equal value, a logical capture. They've isolated a pawn, making it harder to defend and easier to target. Their better move was to force moving the knight to a passive square. You found a safer square for your knight. Precise move from your opponent. Taking that pawn will win material for you after the follow-up trades. Takes back. You captured back. Their bishop comes into play, supporting the center. Very good choice. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You trade off equal material. A straightforward recapture. Your better option was to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. They are potentially weakening their king safety with this pawn move. Their better move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. Connecting your rooks is a great way to help them work together. Their better move was to connect rooks. You allowed the opponent to win material by overloading a defender. They missed a chance to win material by overloading a defender. You are threatening to win a queen through a fork, defending their hanging bishop. This moves your knight to a safer square. They move the bishop to safety. Nice idea. You connected your pawns into a chain. You are now able to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Nice, you capture a vulnerable pawn, winning material after all trades are completed. A straightforward recapture. Your rook is now developed, bringing all pieces to the board. A clear recapture. By moving here, you allow your opponent to capture your knight for free. You get a chance to win a rook through an eventual skewer. They missed a chance to capture a free knight. You missed an opportunity to win a rook through an eventual skewer. They didn't find the right idea. Your best move was to win a tempo by threatening a rook. A clear recapture. That was an even swap of material. Their better move was to recapture a piece. You won a pawn for free. Decent move, but they had a better one. You calmly stepped the pawn out of trouble. Their better move was to take an open file with a rook. Your passed pawn can soon become dangerous for your opponent. By adding an attacker, your opponent makes the pawn harder to defend. Nice find. You found the only move in this position. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. You escaped the check from the queen. This move doesn't help their position at all. By adding an attacker, you make the threat on the pawn much stronger. This move protects their pawn, which was under attack. Giving your opponent more things to worry about? That's playable. Giving your opponent more things to worry about? They slipped up a bit here. Not the You captured a free pawn. That was the only move. Your move puts your queen on an unsafe square. They missed a chance to capture a vulnerable queen. You continue the checkmate attack. That was the only move. A checkmate was available here, but it was a tough one to spot. That was the only move. Good awareness. You gave your king a flight square and avoided mate. This fork from your opponent puts both pieces under pressure. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. You are now able to force eventual checkmate. You're still on the road to checkmate. They played one of the best moves here. Your move gets closer to checkmate. You captured. By adding an attacker, your opponent makes the pawn harder to defend. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. Checkmate is always the best move.